why they did it. And it's also for her safety, too.
Yeah, because if she accidentally does do something, they would have to kill her.
Yeah, and I'm sure they don't want to kill her, because it's good to have her on site.
So one of the higher ups, one of the doctors, is taking care of her.
Was it one of the females?
Mm-mm.
No?
I forgot his name. He's one of the doctors that's constantly catching shit from Bright.
Oh. So do they rotate who's wearing Bright for the time, or is it just stay on one person until they go crazy?
No, once it's on there, it's on there.
Oh, I thought they could take it off and switch between people.
Well, they can, but their mind is gone.
Oh, they become a straight veg?
No, they inhabit the personality of Bright.
Oh wow, so it completely fucking overwrites them?
Yep. It pretty much kills that personality.
That's real.
That's why they keep. That's why they keep putting them on animals.
Aw, poor animals.
I think the last animal he's on was a guinea pig.
Can't be so menacing as a fucking guinea pig. Adorably menacing, though.
They were trying to get rid of his opposable thumbs. Because they did have him, before that they had him on an orangutan.
That would be stupid. That's too close to a human. He could easily fucking hoodwink the system.
Yeah, that's why I mean they're trying to not let him have thumbs.
Why don't they just put him as a little, like a tadpole or something?
It has to wear the necklace.
Could they potentially put it around a butterfly?
I do believe it would kill the butterfly.
Aw, poor thing. Wait, technically the teddy bear is sentient. Would it override the teddy bear?
Mm-mm. It would have to be alive.
So
sentient.
It has to be a living.
Yeah, it has to.
It has to have a pulse.
Mm-hmm. And also, they don't want to.
They don't want to lose the teddy, of course. He's too valuable. Yeah. Rosa, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot to share the screen with Heartless. Where are you, Heartless? Boop. We're on the lovely topic of SCPs.
Lose a doctor that could damn near cure anything?
What am I making today? I am making... let me make sure he's not in here yet. Okay, I'm making something for Pikachu. But he's not to know that it's for him. I wasn't gonna stream it, and I was like, well, I still need to stream something. But then, before I started streaming, Heartless and I started talking about SCPs. And he is like a fucking brainstorm of knowledge on SCP stuff. And it's always fun to talk about them, because SCPs are fucking awesome.
I know things.
And also, my day was pure... It was good, and then it went to shit, and then it went really bad, and then I got stranded downtown, and thankfully I got rescued, so... I am much happier at home now. Because there was a fist fight that broke out on my first bus with a homeless and the driver. And while he was dealing with that homeless, another homeless tried starting shit with this little Indian lady. So of course I got in between that, and the bitch, like, she was all gacked out. Fucking homeless crackheads. And then everybody had to be evacuated off that bus because the fight up front got so bad. So we had to wait for the next bus, which the next bus wasn't too bad. But of course I couldn't get my normal stop, so I had to take the next stop. Our first train never showed, apparently, and the train that said, because we have a color coding system for our trains now. There's blue, which is Santa Teresa, which I take. There's green, which is Ironsides, I definitely don't take. And then there's orange, which is nowhere near us. Well, it said blue line. It said Santa Teresa on the fucking train. Turns out it was Ironsides. So I ended up in a part of town I've never actually been in, with no idea how to get back. And while on the train, trying to figure out what the fuck to do, like, 2 different homeless people on the train also had large dogs. One that was, like, SCP, search, contain, protect.
No, secure, contain, protect.
That. But, yeah, while on the train, the homeless people's dogs started fighting, and I did not have my steel toes on today, and I unfortunately was between two said fighting homeless dogs, which obviously do not have their shots. So thankfully I hopped off as fast as I could, stayed stranded downtown, and Tim was super sweet and came and got me. And now I'm home safe and sound. And fuck San Jose. It is a disgusting cesspool. So SCPs is an online site that has thousands and thousands of entries, which are all cataloged things, places, people, events, or stuff. And it's cataloged by the community. So anybody can make an SCP. And it's just... Heartless, go knowledge mode.
So, what do you want to know about?
What is an SCP and how did it become a thing?
Like in general or in Pacific SCP itself?
A general concept of the company. And yes, I'm eating ice cream for breakfast.
The general concept of the Foundation itself is there's a lot of weird shit that happens in the world, and they are meant to monitor, contain it, in any way they can keep it away from the general population itself. Now there are like different categories, the three main being Safe, Euclid, and Keter. These do not represent the danger level of these, just the what it takes to contain them.
I always thought it was danger mode.
Because some of the the Nerfing gun is considered safe, when all in actuality it's extremely dangerous. But it's safe because all they need to do is just go with the locker. Lonely, he's considered a Euclid because he keeps getting out. But he is extremely safe. All he wants to do is just play.
He wants a friend.
Pretty much. He is not dangerous at all, but he keeps escaping. Plague Fellow.
Rosa, you gotta hear the Plague Fellow. He's like my new... Ow, I just stabbed myself with the needles. He is my new ultimate favorite entity. Would you like to hear what the Good Fellow is? So I also want to make sure the audio sounds good on your end. It's gaming, but it's also reading. And Heartless has found me some SCP games that I can play with him on stream. We are trying to figure out how to bypass the flashy lights. Are you on your computer or are you on your phone? Because if you're on your computer, I'll send you a... Okay, so I'm gonna send you a link via Facebook. And, just open that up in another tab.
Okay, so she might need to, see the Plague Doctor first in order to understand the Plague Fellow.
Oh, yeah, okay. Give me a second. It's still under the SCP-CB fandom, right?
I think so.
Or is it the SCP Foundation? It's the Foundation, that's right. We're still using the Foundation site. Okay, so I'm gonna send you a little link. Give me a second. My computer's been acting really laggy lately. I don't know what's going on. It's not just Facebook, it's like everything. So it's kind of like Wikipedia, if that makes more sense. So if Heartless would be so awesome because he's awesome, if you want to, of course, Heartless, you don't have to. I just sent her the link for the Doctor, not the Good Fellow.
Okay.
If you want to break down in the most basic of layman terms of said doctor. Because now she has kind of like a reference idea, because now she has the wiki page.
Okay. So just explain the doctor?
Yes, if you can.
Okay, so the whole thing around the doctor is, it's kind of, he's really vague of what he does, but he is pretty much a plague doctor who speaks like medieval French, but also King's English. They have to get him to speak King's English all the time. Because a lot of the doctors there don't speak Old French. But he's
King's
always
English
going
is
on-
basic English.
Yeah, basic English, yeah. Well, he calls it King's English, so that's what I call it. But he's always going on about the sickness in humans. And he's trying to cure it. He wants to cure it. The Foundation tried to help him by giving him like animal cadavers and whatnot to experiment on. Because they themselves want to know what this sickness is, but he never says anything, or he never elaborates on what the sickness is. There are theories that it's death or pain, because there are other SCPs or stuff like that that say in the beginning humans were not meant to feel pain. So, kind of leaning towards that one. But when he quote unquote cures the sickness, he ends up killing them. This is only part of the cure. And then they come back as like shamblers, like undead things. That's them being cured for some reason or another. And it's a complete pain in the ass to contain. Now the whole thing around him is really, really vague.
Nobody knows where he came from. He just was found one day.
Yeah, no one knows where he came from. The only thing they know that what he wants is to cure people.
Which means he's a good guy. He
Yeah,
just wants to help.
There was one instance where he was friends with an actual doctor of the Foundation. And they kept having to get this doctor to go in and talk to him because he didn't really want to talk to anyone else. And he always seemed more upbeat and cheerful whenever he got to talk to this doctor. But one day, when the doctor went into the room with him, he was real solemn, real sad when he started talking to the doctor. Come to find out, the doctor had developed the sickness.
Not the plague doctor, the human doctor.
Yeah, the human doctor, the researcher. He developed the sickness. And once he was cured, the plague doctor was visually upset. He was sad.
He was
It's
gonna
like
lose his friend.
He just lost his best friend. And they kept like...
Oh, you cut out right as soon as you said they kept like... Right there you cut out. Also, I did not realize how big this thing was going to be. I hope it fits in the box.
Okay.
Oh, you were buffering. Okay, how far did you hear, Rosa? Did it finish buffering for you, Rosa?
I was yammering on too long.
No, but she missed some of what you said. So, go back to how he was friends with a doctor.
Okay. My brain just shut off there for a second. So the plague doctor was actually friends with one of the researchers there. They had to keep getting the researcher to go in to talk to him because the doctor didn't really want to talk to anybody else. And the plague doctor was always more like upbeat and a little bit more cheerful when that researcher would talk to him. But one day the researcher went in there and the doctor was like visually like distraught, like upset. Come to find out, the researcher developed the sickness, the one that the plague doctor is trying to cure. And in order to cure him, he just ended up killing him like he does everyone else.
Dude, he fucking eviscerated the poor guy. But he was actually sad about that.
Yeah, as when he cured him, he was visually, like, just really distraught at the whole ordeal, at all that happened. They kept asking him, why'd he do it, if he was your friend? He said he just told him he wanted to help. He wanted to cure him. And then they started in on the whole, what is the sickness? And he just got real quiet. He never elaborates on what the sickness is.
Oh, they don't? I was curious about that, because I was like, did I just skip over that part in reading?
No, they never elaborate on what it is. He never does. He never tells anybody what it is.
Huh, that's kind of annoying.
Just that it's the sickness.
So is it only, like, humans that have the sickness, or has he seen other things that have the sickness, like animals?
So far it's just people.
That's not too bad then.
That's why a lot of the theories around that do it.
Oh, I was thinking the experiments, because he was given animals to test on. I figure it won't work the same if they were humans.
No, they were... Well, part of it was them wanting to, see where his research goes. And also something to pacify him. Because if he gets upset, he can be a real pain in the ass.
Do you think he ever hung out with the god, SCP?
One that got the cheeseburger?
Yeah, the cheeseburger dude.
Don't know.
If you think about it, can anybody from the researcher group just ask God what it is?
Sure.
Would they ever get an actual answer, though?
Probably not.
Oh. Well, that kind of ruins that idea.
He's intentionally vague with all his answers, too.
At least the morale of that entire unit's nice.
Yeah.
Small sacrifice to pay, I guess.
But then, the morale and well-being's, a lot higher as well when they interact with 999.
Which one's 999?
999 is the tickle monster.
Of all weird-ass things.
The brother of the immortal lizard.
What other siblings was there? Was it the eyeball things?
The only two confirmed children of the Scarlet King is the lizard and tickle monster.
Who the fuck birthed them?
Do what?
Who birthed them? Like, gave birth?
The wives of the Scarlet King.
Oh, the 7 wives, right?
Yeah.
Forgot about them.
Well, all of them but one is dead.
Isn't she kept in a coma or some shit? Or is she the one being tortured?
See, there, that's the thing. You don't really know. It could be one or two things. She could either be being tortured, this stops the child from emerging, because if it believes that it's when it comes out it'll be killed, it'll stay. Or they're just reading her bedtime stories, and everyone but that researcher, the researcher who's actually doing the Montauk, knows, exactly what's going on. Everyone else believes that it's the Montauk, and this, because the Scarlet King perceives this world differently. Okay, the best way I can put it is, okay, you take 100 people, put them in a room. You have 99 people screaming out one thing, and that one person screaming out something else. What are you going to hear?
Just a collective scream.
Yeah, you're going to hear the 99. This is how the Scarlet King perceives this world.
Jesus, that's a headache. Somewhere I messed up on the beats.
So if 100 people, or if 99 people believe that the 7th wife is being tortured, and only one person knows that she's not, the Scarlet King is going to believe that she is being tortured, because he cannot see that one, or he cannot hear that one person. That's the best analogy I can come up with.
It's a good one, though. Somewhere, somehow, my grid is off by 2. I don't know how. How is my grid off by 2? Oh, but the good fellow doctor. Rosa, he's a fucking hoot. He's adorable. Basically, you heard about the real plague doctor. He's the one who brings shit back to life to cure the illness. And then they found this other dude called the good fellow. Kinda looks like the plague doctor, but not quite. Sounds adorable, though.
Yeah, he is a flat-out idiot.
But he's an adorable idiot.
He has issues.
Sure. He has a whole encyclopedia of issues. He killed a woman with a shoe because she had a cough. I mean, she stopped coughing.
Yeah.
She ceased existing. Okay, how and where did this get fucked up? I'm literally off by like 2 lines and I don't know where. It's like, what? Is this the right amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 2. Oh no, I wasn't off. I fucking forgot 2. I'm stupid. Never mind. It is actually even. This is why I double count. I'm a little bit stupid, but that's okay. So what happened, Heartless?
I burped.
Was it a good burp?
It's like chicken nuggets.
Still can't believe you ate a whole fucking 60-pack bag. I can, but I also think it's very dangerous to do that. What if you blew your stomach?
I call it a chicken coma.
I don't think it's a chicken coma. I think you would have died. Heartless ate an entire pack of Tyson chicken nuggies by himself in one sitting. Like the psycho that he is.
I was hungry.
And, wait, what flavor of spicy stuff did you use this time?
Hickory bourbon.
How was it?
It was good.
Nice.
The only problem I had with it is because they're really small.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll have to get another.
No, that's fine. I mean, the little jars and whatnot are cute.
Yeah, but it's also like a massive cock tease for, you know, spicy stuff if you like it.
Fine. Right, middle road.
I hear someone's crackhead dog outside. Eat a dick, you stupid mutts.
Okay, I'm gonna try for this character.
What are you trying for?
There's a character in one of my games I can try to roll on. It costs like 1,200 to roll, and I got 6,550. So I can hit the 10 roll a couple of times. But I want to get her because it's the Hot Spring edition.
Ooh la la.
So she's in like one of those little kimonos.
Cute. Cute and
And I think
spicy.
And actually, this character is supposed to be a backline character, or what they call support characters. They don't actually jump in the fight, but this version is actually a middle row striker.
Oh shit.
So,
What kind of weapons does she run with?
Auto rifle.
I don't want to grab too many ropes. Weird.
See, also Type A, her EX move, Type A Combat Stimulant. Increases attack speed for one ally other than the user by 60% for 30 seconds. That's not bad.
Sounds definitely useful.
Ooh, cast 205% of healing as a barrier when using EX skill. Let's see. Middle support, attack type mystic, defense type light. Alright, let's try to roll. Give me all the good luck. All the good luck.
I suck at good luck. You can do it.
Not this roll.
How many rolls do you get?
I got a couple more rolls.
You can do it.
I'm not this roll, damn it. Come on. Be kind to me. Wow, only got one gold.
That's kind of a dick move.
No. Oh, damn it, not this roll either. Come on, I'm supposed to get right up with this. They still got 3 gold on this one.
Better than the other
I got a
roll.
new character.
A good roll or a bad roll? Or a character?
I don't know. I've never seen this character before. Oh my god, come on. This is my last roll. Shit. Really?
How long will it take for you to get more gold?
I hoard all the diamonds that they give me. So they're a pain in the ass to get.
Why did I have 2 extra many reds? Weird.
What's that big character I got though? I mean, she's only a 2-star. If she's good, she's good.
Geely's cute.
It looks like a little nun. What are you?
Walk up, shake her violently. What the fuck are you?
Nothing good for any of those withdrawals. Very disconcerting.
It's always bad when you have Matt's look.
And for fun.
Ugh, and this is why I like easy curlers. Wait, what's up?
I said I needed Rodney to bless me with his RNG.
Yeah, that just got like the fucking RNG Jeebus. It's like he looks at stuff and he's like, bam, you got it.
Hey, Controllian smiles upon you, sir.
Oh, it was funny, I was talking to my UPS guy about Matt's tattoo, and he goes, wait, are you getting one too? I'm like, I probably should, I do belong to that church. And he's like, you should get it on your neck. I was like, I like to be able to get a job. No one will hire you if you have a neck tattoo. It's just not gonna happen.
Tattoo?
Yeah, so out here, like, if you try to get any kind of a job and you have a neck tattoo, you gotta be very picky choosy where you put your ink. Like, California's so fucking stingy about that. You could be one of the best workers, and they won't even look twice at you if you don't fit their image. Like, I technically should have never gotten my job. The only reason I got to work there is because they were that desperate. So it's just like... My boss wouldn't hire somebody because they had dreadlocks. And I was like, you can't fucking do that. And then his next excuse was, oh, well, he's a guy. I'm like, you definitely can't do that.
That's discrimination.
Yeah, and then I was just like, let me guess. Is it because he's a person of color? No, thankfully it was because his mom, or his aunt, was the manager at our other store that I got personally shut down. And he was a hardcore pothead who showed up to work high when he did actually show up. He worked for a whole hot 2 weeks. Because I played the whole you can't do that kind of card, and he was like, fine, you can work with him. 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh yeah, fire his fucking retarded ass. I cannot deal with this guy. Like, fire him, he is the incompetent child. He is just as stupid and as useless as his aunt. And then she got mad that we fired him. So we were like, fine, just take him up to your store. Oh, I can't work with him. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you want us to work with your man-child of a fucking nephew? Because he's, you know, useless in every department? But no, we had to give him a job. That was the last time I ever fought for anybody to get a job at my store. Never again, I learned my lesson. Dude, we didn't make shit in sales today. If I made $100 bucks, that's saying something. Oh no, maybe we made like $200. It's been so like slow today. I actually got a lot of my reading done. And we had 3 separate shipments. And I finished all my shipments. I was like, oh, well, this is great. Inventory is updated. The store is cleaned. I even cleaned our office, which is a fucking disgusting hellhole. I cleaned that bitch. And I was just like, oh, well, I'm here. I might as well. Isn't he cute? The worst part is I just have to fill this all in with yellow. It's gonna take a lot of fucking beads. I didn't realize how big it was, so I'm hoping it'll fit into the shipping container. I couldn't find any smaller ones of this, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to find something to make it work. I think somewhere... Yeah, I should be fine inventory-wise because they had a sale one day and I got these for like $6 and 6,000 beads. So I should be totally fine. I'll just use up this bag that I sorted out for my other boxes and then I have 2 of these. Because anytime I find them on sale, I have to swoop them. Would you find Heartless?
1950. I bet we'll have flying cars. 2022. Alexa, turn my asshole blue.
Oh my god.
It's LED color changing butt plugs.
Oh, they have those!
It's Alexa, turn my asshole blue.
So when I worked at the porn shop, we started getting these revolutionary toys that were,
I think I read that.
No, you didn't. Well, you might have red pinned, but we heard everything. But yeah, it was funny. We started getting these toys that were fucking Wi-Fi adaptable. I remember I was looking at it and I was like, huh, that's interesting. And lo and behold, I had a client who came in, and her and her husband, nice old couple, and they were just like, do you know what the reach is on these vibrating panties? I was like, sir, I have no glorious idea. Let's go online and check it out. And at the time I still had my Palm Pre cell phone, so my internet was really janky. Turns out these fucking toys had a 5-mile range. Who needs a 5-mile range with that kind of shit? And now, yeah, you can hook it up to your Alexa, you can hook it up to your Google account. There's a Wii game that you can hook up toys to. Toys. We'll use quotation marks. The adult industry will never cease to amaze me. And I think it is a certified Nintendo game from Japan. Because, you know, they'd be sick freaks like that.
Weird shit.
Yeah, but at least they got content. Content for all ages. Oh, yeah, Heartless, you know how Rodney goes out for walks every so often?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start forcing Matt to go for night walks when he comes home from work. Just quick half-hour walks. Because he's been wanting to lose weight or whatever. Which, you know, more power to him. And he wanted to get on the liquid diet my friends are on. So I've been asking him about it. The liquid diet works. My one friend lost 80 pounds since January in a healthy, slow, you know, weight loss thing. The program they signed up for cost $4,000. I told Matt, I'm like, well, their program still has them walking a fuck ton and you don't even like soups, so how about we just walk to the park down the street and back every night when you come home from work? It's a good way to wind your body down. It'll be dark. And nobody will be around and you can smoke the entire time. 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, done and done. His first response was, fuck that, I'm not walking, I have a bad knee. So, the guy who lost 80 pounds should not physically be able to walk. He had shattered his back and both of his, like, his whole legs. He should have been in a wheelchair for life. He was in a wheelchair for 1 year and he said, fuck that shit, and he defied doctors. And now, he runs down the hiking trail on Mount Madonna to catch up with his little kid. And he's like, yeah, the diet thing works. I was like, okay, there you go, Matt. There's no fucking excuse at this point. You will have to go for walks with me. So if randomly Matt decides that he can't be online late at night, it's because my ass decided to force him outside to go for a walk. He said he wanted to lose weight. I'm gonna help him. I'm so proud of him. Although I already did also tell him, you know, once we move out there, we'll have actual healthy access to food and stuff. And it's no wonder California's so fucking expensive. Like, it's $8 for a fucking salad. $8, and it's water weight. It's not even healthy for you. It's actually unhealthy for you. And then it's $2.50 for a burger. No wonder California is fucking leading the obesity program. And yeah, I'm hoping he sticks with it too, because it'd be better for his knees, better for his back, better for him in general. And I say that when I have a pint of empty ice cream that I wolfed down as soon as I got home. This face says it all. I regret nothing. My fat ass needed ice cream after today. I basically walked it off before I got home. I did a lot of walking downtown today. I got lost. I got lost in downtown. Oh, that's right. Matt comes home early today. Yeah, he comes home in about an hour. Instead of 2. If that's the case, is Rodney online? Hartley? Heartless! Jesus fuck, $5 a dozen of eggs? Yeah, out here, so we have what's called E85 fuel for the car, and that just went down to $4.19. That's the cheapest gas you will get in California, because it's basically corn-based gasoline. It's fermented corn or something. It's healthy gas. A normal gallon of gas right now is $5.86, I think, a gallon. And if you want the good shit, I think it's closer to $6.79 or $6.80 at the moment. A fucking gallon. It's not getting any better. People are saying it's getting better. It's technically not going to get better because it's just going to spike again. This is why I choose public transit, because my broke ass could never afford that. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's so bad, my storage unit out here. Yes, Rosa, I did remember I do owe you storage money. I will send that to you when I get my next paycheck. But yeah, my storage unit out here is cheaper than my rent, finally. But it's almost the same price as my rent, which is kind of terrifying. So I'm paying, like, 2 separate rents now. But that's okay. Because once we move from California, it'll be so much financially better, and things will be much better. Yeah, even out here, the corn growers are having massive problems. Like, I've noticed that we drive by the fields, and their crop is growing, but it's much slower than it should be, which is a little concerning. And the ones we go by, it's animal feed corn, not human feed corn. But it's still like, ew, it's growing too slow. And Heartless, would you find that made you giggle?
Shit.
What'd you find?
It's just so special little. When everybody rubs your pregnant wife's belly saying congratulations, but nobody tickles your balls and says good job.
Are you into the meme channel?
No, I don't. Not channel. It's just those pictures in the front.
Yeah, like I put a whole bunch of memes like that on there recently. I'm gonna have to go through and find another meme group to flood. Yeah, right? Imagine if a person walks up, let me just rub them testicles. You did a good job. It's disturbing, but it makes sense.
The Bible says love others like you love yourself, but you can't just go around jerking everybody off.
I mean, without consent, probably not. I mean, at that point, you should just work at a sperm bank. You could jerk everybody off. Yeah, you choose really bad times to text me, sweetie. I swear the Pikachu face is like the perfect face for all memes right now. It's all like, oh, the gasp. You know what, maybe that's something we can do once I'm done with this. Because I've been dying to fucking play games. Don't get me wrong, I love arts and crafts shit, but I'm dying to play some fucking video games. Do you want to attempt SCP or something?
Do what?
Well, once I'm done with this Pokemon Perler, I want to play some video games. Did you want to play SCP?
We can try.
The good news is I'm almost done with this. I'm trying to get it done in about an hour. I need to step my game up.
Hang on a second. I shall return.
Okie dokie. Would you be up to watching some kind of gameplay, Rosa?
Hello?
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you still have Left 4 Dead?
Not installed.
Even if you don't have it installed, can you go through the workshop for it? Like, is that an option for you?
Yep, one second. Kitten.
Ooh. Oh,
I need
shit! Are you sure? Well, I mean, obviously. Thank you.
So sorry there.
Looks like I know what we're playing! Let me make sure that installs. Is it under B or is it under S?
I.
Oh,
Inside
okay.
the back rooms.
There we go. Install. Boop. Nice. Installing it right now. Is it controller supported?
Don't think so.
That's okay. It can't be any worse than playing Minecraft.
Well, I can check to see if there's
Already downloaded.
like,
Oh wait, it's almost done. Sorry.
how big is it?
That's a heck of a good question. 1.59 gigs.
It's not bad.
Did you already have it downloaded?
No, I sent yours first and then I got mine.
Okay. Thank you again.
But no, it's 3.5759 gigs.
Why is it more for you?
No, remember Steam has that compression thing on it now?
Weird.
So yeah, so it's 3.6 gigs, but it compressed it down to 1.6 gig. So it did a thing. Alright.
Huzzah!
We'll be playing that in a minute, I guess.
Yeah.
Or when you're done doing that.
Yeah, look how far I got.
See, oh, it's a surprise face.
Yeah, it says, oh my god! It's actually Pikachu's name thingy for his page.
Hey, why is Rosa saying no, Highness?
Because you were talking about rubbing penises.
Oh, what?
Well, you were.
Oh, the meme thing.
Oh yeah.
Confused there for a second, like, what the hell?
You heard what I said. Rubbing the willies.
Confused for a moment.
Yep, his surprise face. This actually was, I think, in like the 5th or 6th episode of the actual anime series. Like the OG series. Oh, Rosa, before I forget, what would you think if I got a really nice tattoo of a Wendigo?
Talking to me?
No, I was asking Rosa. I mean, asking you too, I
Oh,
guess, if you'd like to throw your input.
Like, what kind of Wendigo are we going for?
Native
Like the
American
cowhead one?
cannibal. Oh, the one with the antlers.
Okay. That was cool.
Almost like the ones from Fallout.
Cool.
A tattoo of a Wendigo. They are the serial killer, not serial killer, I'm sorry. They are the cannibal demigods, I guess you would say, from Native American folklore. They're basically people who got stuck in the woods and had to resort to cannibalism, which warped their bodies and their minds, and now they thirst for human flesh. All the time.
They are constantly hungry.
And even if they eat, their hunger can't be satiated. And apparently you're not supposed to say the term Wendigo because it's bad luck. I'm like, I'm Native American, I don't care, I'm gonna say it all I want. Wendigo.
And now I just don't give a shit.
Well, like, I was doing that to Jill while hiking. And I zoned out because I was just like zoned the fuck out for something. Yeah, see? Oh, I do have some pictures. There's somewhere on my computer. I'll just show you the pictures I was thinking of. But it was super funny. So, like, last weekend, I was just zoned the fuck out. And I was looking at this tree that had been fallen over for a long time across the way. And subconsciously, I was like, yeah, it looks like a Wendigo. And she goes, what? And I was like, oh, no. I'm just looking at the little Wendigo antlers. And she freaked. She goes, what do you mean you're looking at it? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm just literally zoning off in this shit. And those, the tree roots look like antlers. So I purposely took a picture and sent it to the twin. Because the twin is terrified of Wendigos. And I'm like, yeah, I think it'd be funny. They might get a giggle out of that or be super pissed. One way or the other, they're getting a picture of it. She's like, isn't it like super bad luck? And you can call upon the Wendigo if you say their names? I'm like Rumpelstiltskin? I don't think so.
No, you're, he doesn't want you to say his name.
Oh.
It's more like Bloody Mary or some shit like that.
Wait, you can't go into the woods and whistle at night? Does that bring out the Wendigos? I used to whistle all the time when walking home. You know how scary that fucking road can be dark at night? There's no lights out there past Dr. Costage's house. That shit was scary.
No, I think what she means is, you know, with that thing out there, that's something you don't do or don't want to do.
Oh. Well, I guess
Pretty much like running in a dog pen with
meat
beef
stuff.
jerky underwear.
Sounds a little too exfoliating for me. I like to keep my flesh. I love all the people who are like, if you go by a graveyard, you have to hide your thumb. I was like, bitches, I worked in a graveyard. I could not hide my thumb. I needed it to dig with.
Japanese thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, even out here, that was a superstition. Like, you had to hide your thumb, and you also had to hold your breath.
I never heard of that.
Oh, that was a thing in New York. And there was another thing that you were supposed to hold your breath under a bridge or some stupid shit. All sorts of weird superstitions.
I live right next to a graveyard. A really old one, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of, like, hoping to get some kind of grave business when I get out there. Apparently, if you own enough land, you can make anywhere into a graveyard if you get the right certification. Goodness knows my fat ass wants to work with the dead again. People are just dying to get in. And I always thought the graveyard I worked at, I thought for sure that fucker would have filled up before I left there. And they still have plenty of room. Thank God cremation became popular.
You can probably find a job at the one in Cordell.
I'd be more than willing.
They have a big one.
So long as I have transportation to get to and from, I would be more than willing to work at a graveyard again. That was probably like one of my most favoriteest jobs in the entire world. It was the ultimate dream job. A little back labor inducing, but other than that, and burying some people I knew. But yet again, other than that, it was totally fun. Oh, I used to walk. Okay, so the difference is, when I was walking home, I never walked through the woods. Unless there was like some other creepy city person that was camping along the riverfront. Which those idiots are so fucking stupid. They don't know a thing about high or low tide. But it's like, I would whistle along the ride home. Or the walk home. I think I have a video when I came out in 2013 for the visit. I was just walking around the bottom of the road. It was super funny because I was just like, la 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 la. Neighbors are out looking at me and they're like, when the fuck did you get back? It's like, don't question me. I'm enjoying my hike. I'm going for my little walkie woo. Oh, and Rosa. Oh my god, the look on Gail's face when I snapped at her because she almost ruined the surprise. Holy shit. It was hilarious because you were already at the house and you just dropped off Psycho and you were still there with her. I was on the phone with her and I was like, oh, hang on, I got a Psycho fucker pestering me. And it was perfect timing because it was like, what, 11 o'clock over there? So it was 7 p.m. my time, which is when I was leaving work. So everything lined up perfectly. And that bitch almost ruined the surprise. I literally snapped at her like, what do you want? Oh, I haven't seen you in forever. What do you want? I have no reason to speak to you. I have no reason to be associated with you. What the fuck do you want? Oh, come give your grandma a hug. You can fuck off now. It's done! Ta-da-da! We did it! And I didn't even have to crack open the other bag. We still have a decent amount. Heartless, did your game finish downloading?
No.
Okay. That gives me
Not
time
yet.
to finish ironing this one out then.
Yeah, it's saying I got like 16 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that gives me good time. Oh, I didn't bring any of the books over to this side of the room. Tits. Oh, but I do have... I got some other stuff I can use. We'll make it work. Isn't it so cute? I really hope it's gonna fit in the box I'm mailing. I didn't think about that. I don't think it's gonna fit. Just gonna move the whole table forward because I can do that now. Woo. So I was hoping to mail it in this box. It might fit. It might just barely fit. I still have to print out mail-in labels for this box. Okay, this stuff is this stuff is I can use this as well. I don't want to dig out the actual books now. I'm too lazy. I've come too far. Ugh. Pick this up so it doesn't burn my table. Plug this bitch on. Remember to turn this on. So Rosa, in your package so far, I got you your Bloody Apple that glows in the dark, which will have to be reflattened because it got a little bendied. I found actual pumpkin spice smelly stuff. Real pumpkin spice. It literally smells like... Yes, I'm gonna open it because it can be opened. I actually have a bunch of these just sitting in my window. They smell like cotton candy and honeydew. And then, of course, the Sour Patch Kids from Stranger Things. I'm still looking for more candies. So I got that stuff all in your box. It's still... There's more room, which means there's more stuff that needs to go in it. I like sending out full boxes. I do need to scratch off my address on here. Nobody needs to know where I live. And a random yellow bead on the floor. Back into the bucket you go. This. Now we wait for it to press. The irony is he never showed up for stream yet. So this should all be said and done and put away before he shows up, if he shows up tonight. Which is perfect. It's not bad, it only took about an hour. And it's a good sized one too.
I'm gonna step outside real quick while this is done, or finishing downloading.
No problem. I just gotta press this bad boy out. It's gonna take a few minutes.
I shall return.
Okay, grab some snackies for stream.
Hi.
This is the hardest part, is getting it to all bleed together on the backs. I think so long as I print out all my mailing labels before I crash out tonight. It should be fine for my art swap. But since the art swap partner never once connected with any of the questions I had done, they were gonna have to deal with what I give them. And we had 2 months to do it. 2 months! And I had shot out so many questions and I got nothing. Nothing back whatsoever. Also, I'm gonna have to make sure to put a lot of heavy stuff on this because it's bowing the plastic. Alright, so that should be good. So we're gonna put this box on it. And then we're gonna stick this box on it. And it's still bowing, so put this lid on it. Move this all the way up. Because if it's bowing there, it means it probably melted part of my table. Just be a little overkill. I'm gonna go ahead and put one more on top. Yeah. That should do it. Oops, wood's not burn my carpet. Burn my foot, sure. Do not burn my carpet. I need the carpet. Good, it's keeping the table flat. Nice. So, while that sits, it's funny because it's trying so hard to bow. I think there were some other Pokemon beads I want to make. I was thinking about making these ones, Rosa. What do you think? Preferably the little Umbreon from Matt, because he's a big fan of these. The best part is these are all little beads, just like the one I just made. And if I don't do it in animal form, let's see. I could always do it in other form. I have like a ton of these things. This is one I already made for Matt. It's actually half of a skeleton of a Squirtle. I made sure to do it in like see-through parts so it actually hangs behind his computer so it glows. They have an entire selection of these, and I've only unfortunately made the one. I do want to make the whole series though. They look cool as fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. They also had the little Halloween Bulbasaur. That one was kind of cute. I was thinking about making that kind of stuff. Let's see. Photos from home. Oh, the funny thing is for the Apple, I found like several different versions. I was just, I think this is the one we actually used. But I was just like, huh, there's so many different variations. That's this picture of Laura. And like, I want to do stuff like this. But I also want to wait until we move to make cool shit like that. That'll be hard to keep. And there's one. This is the one I intend to do. It's gonna take at least 2 months. This is over, I think, 2.5, 3 feet tall. And all the background pieces, like, it's an actual stained glass window. So all of the background parts are gonna be see-through. And of course, I'm a huge fan of that video game, so I'm like, I want that. That would probably cost like a couple $100. But it's a little hard to see, but this is about 60 pounds of beads all the way up, not including one more bucket that's sitting over there. And 3 of those jumbo buckets I haven't sorted yet. That should be a decent amount. So when I move, like the parts that are gonna glow is like the little wishy parts. That's gonna be glow in the dark beads. Preferably his eyes, and their eyes will be glow in the dark. I think that would be just so fucking cool. And then have it so I could set it up in my window. And somebody actually made this. I've only ever seen one in existence, but I want one, and I'm willing to make it. I don't know who made it, but kudos on them. Let's see. Let's see. Junk. I have like all the public safety alerts that San Jose got saying you had to shelter in place last year. I kept all of them. I thought it was funny. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 years ago currently. Let's see, that's drama stuff I don't want to look at. Oh, there's one of my friends actually went to Disneyland and got me my purple mug. They apparently live near Disneyland, and I asked them if they could go pick me up a mug and I would pay them. So she went for the day just to go get me a mug, because they had a season pass or some shit. I was like, score. Oh, and remember the poison apple dress I made? It was all because we had found this picture. And this is like an $80 skirt somebody was selling. Just for the skirt. I'm sorry, $85. And I was like, I can make that. I can make that. And I did. I made that bitchin' dress. I'm so happy I did. A lot of pictures on my phone. Close that all out. Alright, let's see how this looks. Because thankfully it shouldn't take too long to cool for the most part. Mew, I see that you're in the chat. Pikachu isn't. Don't tell Pikachu. I don't think he's gonna be online tonight. Which is good. This is almost done cooling off. I'm gonna leave it plugged in just in case. Let's remove the weights. 1, 2.
Oh, excuse me. I returned.
Welcome back. 3. Oh yeah, the board is not beveled. Fuck yeah. I do want to do a little bit more in the top corner though. It is hotter than Satan's balls. But we don't need it on there to press it. Because I want to keep this board as flat as humanly possible. I think I just want to press the ear a little bit more. Oh, that's why it felt funny. These 3 beads decide to curve. Well, fuck me sideways. Can I trim them out? Oh. Sometimes I might just leave it like that. But Shazam! It's done! It's really hot. Really, really hot. I need to go see if this will fit in the box. I really fucking hope it will. Yes! It will! Fuck yeah! Okay, cool. We're in business. I was really concerned about that for a minute. Since that board is finally level, I'm gonna use this board. Pop him back on, do that ear again. Really wondering if I should cut those 3 off and put real beads back on there. I think I might actually do that. Where are the black? I need to participate, please. Slight adjustments. How's your download, Heartless?
Got 40 seconds left.
Nice. Turns out 3 of the beads went crooked when pressing, so I gotta cut them off and redo that spot. Thankfully, this is not the first time this has happened to me. There we go. Big on, bitch beads. Put the new ones back on. There we go. Honestly, that is such an easy fix. I had to go back over that section anyway, so it's perfect. Much nicer looking.
Yay, it's done.
It's done? Alright, give me a second. I just need to finish this part and then we could technically end the Arch stream and go to SCP stream.
Watching there for a second.
I know it's not an SCP, I'm just gonna call Backrooms SCP for now. Because my little brain does math that way.
Okay.
You know me, I'm a little special in the head. There we go. Box. Boxu. And then a 1. Two. Yeah. done in a few minutes when it fully cools. So for now, Rosa, I'm gonna end this stream, and then we're gonna start up the game stream. So I will be back in a few minutes, okay? We'll probably have to refresh my stream in a few minutes too. So I will be right back.